Alright, everybody, welcome back to Prime Mentor Tournament. Today we got Luigi versus Amojini today, both really good runners. Whoa, sorry about that. A little bit late. Sorry. Although I'm Schwartz, I'm commentating right now. Slucky, not here at the moment, but he will be here soon. Yeah. So we're just gonna. I will guide you through this now. Just about to start off here. How's everyone doing? We ready to see some Prime Gaming? Baited by the one. I did not see the other race. I hope that they did well. Okay, look at that. There we go. The third runners are off. All right, let's see how the seed will pan out. See both our attempts at space jump first. It's okay. Space jump first is the hardest trick in the game. But Luigi is the one who gets it first, and we'll be able to see what's go here. Space jump. Vanilla S-J. Love to see that. And then we got missiles under the ship. All right. No missiles means that we're just straight for Chozo. See what's in main plaza and everything. It has missile launcher under the ship specifically. Okay. That's actually really good to know. We lock by or more fall. Audio on these guys are a little. All right, main plaza. Yes, tracking items. That is indeed something I should be doing, isn't it? Morph ball on the half pipe. Okay. The in logic with our space jump boots. And a grapple beam. Vault ledge. And bombs on grapple ledge. Okay, that is quite the chain. Main plaza, pretty loaded. Great to see that everyone is handling all these really hard jumps really well. And ammo is going to be peeking at what vault actually is here. While Luigi's going to be heading towards that totem. Also, bombs, buffalo, like a beam. No bombs. How bad is it? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Look at that. See? Ice beam, room gallery. Ooh, yes, yeah. Luigi coming back to grab this missile expansion so that we don't have to go all the way back to the ship. Paying for ammo. All right. So yeah, quite a lot happened here at the start. Got a lot of movement to kick us off with. Ice Beam, of which has been probably the most important here. Ice Beam early is honestly not bad. That does grant us logical access to Overgrown Cavern because of the. If you haven't heard, the Frigate Crash Site Climb is now in beginner in these tournament settings, so that is logically viable and more than likely what the Ice Beam is pointing towards. Ammo's gonna quick go back up here to vault. I missed what he saw in here earlier, so must be something he wants. And you think, yeah, I do that. See that Luigi's gonna be doing the same. Oh, okay. Luigi's gonna be putting off that U-tank. I could go either way on this. Vault is definitely a slow room to go through. I probably wouldn't have done that. But, I mean, if it's your first U-tank, that's not a really bad idea. Alright, Rune Shrine's up next. We got here Spider Ball. Okay. Spider Ball for Luigi. Interesting. So yeah, now with Spider Ball in hand, Farchozo actually isn't that bad of an idea. We can check all of Watery Wing while we're there. And make our way to Hall of the Elders. Can't get to Antechamber quite yet, though. But we could come in from Frigate Crash Site. Seems that both runners will be making their way back to town. This way, though. It's fine. Spider. Double tracking is hard. Oh. Alright. Probably gonna grab hints while we're here. Maybe even do a little root caving. Personally, I think I would grab my hints first before doing root cave. Because there might be the chance like you get Varia or something. But if they want to route to Frigate Crash Site, then they'll probably end up losing time to coming back here. So this is actually not that bad of an idea. Nice synced up with our players here. Just enough. But we will see Ammo attempt this. Meanwhile, Luigi's not interested. Let's see what Ammo pulls here. Ooh. Okay. And it is an E-Tank. Okay. Not bad. Don't worry about it. Plasma will be in the most optimal spot we can grab. Don't know where it's going to be, but it's not going to be a problem. Ooh! Nice slope jump from Luigi there. That's the backup slope jump for Ship Dash. That's actually really good to know. Good on you. Alright. I'm gonna grab our hints here. See what the damage is. Alright, what do we got? Elite Control Access, Tower of Light, Overgrown Cavern, Furnace, PMT, Magma Pool. Okay. Well, oh well. No phase on hint for us today. Alright, so not. My instinct wants to say it's not terrible, but PMT is pretty bad. That's practically our worst artifact you could possibly get. So, whatever. Just gotta suck it up, grab this missile launcher, and check for crash site. Okay. Both players are going to be attempting the first crash site climb. Luigi gets it, so does Amo. Nice. Grab this artifact. Any RAs? True. Let me quick check that. Don't think so. There are indeed no RAs today. Ooh, we get a various suit in the antechamber. Interesting. Oof. It's what we got in Hollywood. Dismissal. So here, I'm just going to check crossway. Not important. All right. Which check has the artifacts? And it's up here. Okay. We have Spider, so this isn't really bad. Because we can just skip doing a really bad bomb jump at the top. Just spider our way up to it. It's okay, you got this, Luigi. A good tip to help you get into this hole in the wall is if you actually let go of the L trigger, you'll make it you'll slide in there easier. Okay, ammo's going to be checking the Zoid here. Fair play. We're kind of, I guess, what are we looking for right now? Kind of want wave. Hey, nice job, Luigi. Yeah, wave is really our next big hiccup right now. We have Varia, so we can check a lot of Magborn Fen, so honestly, I would actually debate putting also it to just go there. Two artifacts, thank you. Alright, what is Luigi gonna do? Alright, let's go to fight. Didn't see if Ammo did the back item. From the look out of his HUD, it didn't seem to be anything important. We'll see what Luigi Flying Inspector did. Missile on Zoid, missile behind Zoid. Okay. Is Zoid RNG the same for both players? Yes. So the way that Rando changes Zoid's RNG values is that it's now deterministic, meaning that the intervals are changed based off of the seed that you generate. Meaning that seed you play will always have the same Zoid, whereas the vanilla game will change it every time you start a new file. As well as just generally lowering the times just to make it faster, because Lord knows I have lost a full minute to Zoid RNG alone. Yes, the same applies to the maze. It's the same philosophy. Same cannot be said about the order you get Exo phases in. Exo's AI has not been fully decomped yet, so it's not really much we can do about it. I don't know the exact numbers on variants for Zoid. I do know that it is shorter in Rando, just in general. I see. Okay. Good to know. See what's under here. It is... Ooh, supers. That's actually a really nice find. Just gotta get past the slope jump here. This one's kind of hard. No one has peaked tree yet, so probably going to make a quick pick stop from there. From here, I would, just immediately make my way back to Main Plaza, check the tree if I hadn't already at this point, and probably just start Lava Lake and then route through Magmore. Okay. Supers for both people. Ice Spreader and Ruined Fountain. Okay. Yeah. This is a good grab. Ice Spreader will help us a lot, specifically on Exo. Nice clean grab from both runners. Oh, that's Thermalizer. Not peeking tree? Sorry, I was looking at the tracker. Did Ammo not grab the tree? Maybe he saw it and I wasn't looking either. Who knows? Luigi's gonna grab it though. Just a missile. Ooh, okay. Ammo is thinking a reverse flogger play. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. We have Spider and Supers. Not a bad idea. Cannot check Tower of Light because we do not have wave. Alright, and Luigi's gonna do this as well. Alright. I mean, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. This is probably going to be our best time to do it if we want to. Personally, I would really just want to follow the various suit. But just never know. Rando. Yeah, both runners have been quite synced up for the majority of this race. Also, Amo's getting bullied by this one damage trigger here. Specifically, this one tunnel has a weird trigger on it that just doesn't let you bomb it. Just directly from behind. And we just trigger the cutscene, and it's dead. E-tank. Okay. Might as well do ghosts, I guess. They have supers. Don't have extra though. That's fine. You gotta get to the... You gotta trigger the cutscene, Luigi. There you go. Nice. Now Luigi has what I'd say is a comfortable amount of ETH now. Quick fun fact for anyone wondering. The trigger that updates the layer for Sun Chamber, when you're going down that spider track, you don't actually need to go all the way down that spider track. You only need to go about halfway where that like third notch on the side is. Just a little small optimization. It's blue nothing. Alright, well, ammo is going to be first one into Magmorn. See if I can get audio on Emerald real quick. Push this. There we go. Much better than Ghost Jam. Just a lame default nothing for Luigi. That's unfortunate. Is that a power bomb? Ooh, a power bomb, yeah. Okay. Very nice. Let's see how ammo handles this monitor station. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of people use this method to climb the room recently. Not terrible. Right, what's Warrior Shrine? Main PBs. Okay. Let us immediately check underneath it. There is a missile. Oh, there's Wave Beam. Okay. Cool. Exactly where we want to see it. Alright, that lets everyone route all the way through Findrano. Okay, nothing in the ice there. Nice climb from Luigi there. Monitor station. Oopsies.
Excuse me.
Ooh, nice purple nothing, a nice from these. And Luigi's going to grab this wave. All right, Chozo West Temple. Quick grab Peak Chapel of the Elders here. I wonder, does Ammo know? Ah, here we go. Ammo's going to do what's called a C4 here to get a quick peek at what's behind Chozo West Temple. It's Thermal Visor. Okay. Good info. If we ever come back here with Plasma, I'll probably swipe that. No, we did. Oops. Slipped a little bit over there. Yeah, that's probably the most like recent tech that's been discovered. You can get the recoil animation of almost every beam combo to clip through certain walls so you can see around them, letting you see some items. Most notably Chozo Ice Symbol, as well as some other ones like Control Tower. If you don't have bombs, it's nice. Training chamber access, but most of them aren't really that important because usually you'll have the item to get them by the time you're there. But Chozo Ice Temple is definitely like the most helpful. Call of the Elders as well. Yep. Gallery Tunnel is similar, but it works a little bit differently. There you get the screen shake from destroying the blast caps to clip your camera, whereas as opposed to a super combo. But yes, both really good, and let you know a little secret. Both discovered by me, truly, yours truly, me truly. That's amazing. Although the initial discovery came from Toaster Party. Make sure to give him credit where credit's due. All right. Oh, let's see the same thing from Luigi here. He is a little too far left. Just a bit more to the right. Oh, left. This one is kind of hard because you have to actually look at the texture close up to see it. There you go. I think he saw it there. And in case if anyone was curious as to the name of that trick, the short term for it is called a C4, which stands for Charge Combo Camera Clip. But what everyone's probably going to end up calling it is just a super peak. Which is an incorrect name, seeing as how you can actually use it with both Flamethrower and Ice Spider. Surprisingly so, not Wavebuster. The recoil from, or the camera like zoom in or zoom out is weaker on Wavebuster for some reason. But you know what? That's okay, because Wavebuster can kill Flagra, and that's all that really needs. How about this? You call it a peak based on what combo you're using it with, like a super peak, and then flamethrower could be like a spicy peak, and then ice beam could be ice spreader would be a cool peak. All right, Lab Hydra, another PB. Nice. Oh, hey, Slucky is just about to get here. Let me need some things. All right, there's Slucky. Be with us in just a sec. Just gotta do some quick setup. And there you are.
Hello,
Slucky. How are you doing?
Good. How's the seed been going?
Really good. Really kind of stacked start, honestly. Morph Ball, Bomb,
Yeah,
Varia.
I've been watching a bit, and it seems like both players are mainly kind of like doing the same things at the same time.
Yeah. Pretty much just did a big sweep of Chozo, then did Magmor, found Wave, and now they're in Vendrana doing that.
Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward so far.
We do know the whereabouts of Thermal Visor, which is in Chozo Ice Temple. Both of them did the peak for it.
Nice, good. Glad to see they're both doing the peak.
Yeah. So big weight off of everyone's shoulders. Not having to orphan it anymore.
Did see that we have a PMT as an artifact, so phase on lottery should be fun.
Yeah. Unless any of our runners just want to whip out early newborn real quick. Over there. Probably not going to see that. That is harder than Exoskip. Fun fact.
I would say I would be very impressed.
So far, the only one I've heard that actually has actively done that in a race was Sam. And Sam does everything, so kind of the outlier.
Yeah, I actually got to see him doing a race, so it was pretty cool.
Yes. But I guess the silver lining here is that when PMT is required, I don't know, usually for me, I find Phazon Suit to show up relatively earlier. I don't know how everyone else's experience have been about that, but I usually don't have to end up worrying about it by the time I find it.
I wish I had your luck.
Who's ahead? I would definitely say that Ammo is ahead in this case. They're both taking the same route, and Luigi is a little bit behind, mainly from having a worse ghost fight.
A couple minutes though, and depending on divergences they take later, it could still be pretty close. So
Yeah, we're just about finishing up labs here, so at least on Ammo's end, so he might end up taking a different path than Luigi. Yeah, because I mean, Wave and Ice gives us almost the whole world, so we can do quite a bit if we want.
I was gonna say, I'm curious if either of them will go for Farfen. Did not know that you could scan dash across the top of that. But yeah, it would be interesting to see if any of them go for Farfen. Maybe Phazon's over there. That could be something big. With the location of Thermal known, do you think either of them will try to fight Rockboy?
I would put it off at least until. I mean, I guess we could if we really wanted to, but it's just one check that takes 5-ish minutes, and we have better stuff to do.
Yeah. What do you think Ammo's route should be from here?
I don't know, honestly. What I would probably do is end up doing Farfen right now, and then maybe start mines from the back afterwards if I don't find anything. Seems that neither runner will be fighting farthest this time. And Ammo's just going to head straight back into Magma. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's some route divergence. Luigi's going to be a starting Farfen here. Whereas Ammo's going to quick grab workstation. See what he does from there.
I had to look away for a second. Did Luigi skip labs?
Oh, rip. Did he? I think he did. My brain just put it out. Yeah, I think he actually. He did Thartus skip, didn't he?
He must have, yeah.
Yeah. That is a play and a half.
Interesting. I don't hate it, but there wasn't anything in labs, were there?
Nope.
Yeah, Luigi might not end up getting punched for that. If Luigi finds like plasma or something over in Farfen, this could actually be kind of huge.
Yeah.
I don't like it personally because when you just have Wave and Ice and you're Infen, like there's a lot of checks to do in labs, but I mean, hey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember him actually telling me that he learned that dash like not too long ago. I shouldn't be surprised, honestly.
I assume Ammo will from here grab the boombox artifact and go to upper mines, but maybe there's a possibility we go to gravity.
That is actually makes sense because we have main PBs already.
Hmm.
Gravity suits. I guess it's frigate if we want, I guess.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about that play, like doing upper and then going to frigate, is if you don't find boost.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess if you're doing reverse frigate, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, all the checks in frigate are open.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of doing upper mines, then going through backwards frigate.
I like how Ammo skipped the trigger after already having stepped in it.
Some habits die hard.
Okay. Seems that Ammo wants to start the ore mines. Don't hate it. Might at least want to see vent shaft.
Yeah. I worry about this a little because it's kind of a one-way trip without boost ball.
Oops. Seems like he didn't want to do that.
Yeah. I guess you commit at this point.
Yeah. There is a little technique to get out of here without boost. That's not an HPBJ. It
really?
Involves,
okay.
Yeah, it involves grabbing the lock-on of a wave pirate in the next room, and then kind of doing like PAL SJF off of like a small peg on the wall. but it is quite involved and not worth. But ooh, we got plasma in Farfen.
Yeah, and security caves. That's
That's
I was
big
saying how
play.
that could be kind of a crazy play if it works out, and it does work out. That means Luigi's Mansion can full clear Farfen pretty easily now, and possibly go back and get some of early checks. Was it just or just thermal in early fun?
Yeah, they both checked Ice Ruins East and Shorelines, and there's nothing important.
Hmm. Yeah, that plasma's kind of huge, actually.
Yeah, now we're just short of Phazon suit for Luigi. Also bad maze.
It'd be really scary if Phazon's in Gravity Chamber. Would not be the first time.
I think what's going through Ammo's mind right now is that he just wants to call the seed on its bluff and then just check here for plasma immediately.
Yeah.
Which is honestly, I respect it. There have been so many seeds where I've had plasma here, and that's literally the worst place for it.
Yeah. I think something would be interesting if, well, I guess Ammo has to save warp out of here.
Yeah.
So what's the next move?
Probably frigate. So that's what I would do.
Yeah. So the only thing I'd be scared about frigate is I guess plasma could still be there technically from Ammo's point of view, just because like reverse frigate is in logic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not terrible to play actually. Oh, looks like we're gonna go to Twin Fires actually.
Okay. Twin Fires, maybe. Tower of Light is an artifact. Maybe we grab that. See what he does.
Wave checks and Chozo. I don't hate that either, actually.
Okay.
Might as well do wave checks and clean up Chozo for the artifacts you know you need. Because I think Tower of Light, Magma Pool are two of them.
Tower of Light, Magma Pool, yes.
Yeah, so you can get some checks on the way and kind of hope you find plasma.
Yeah, pretty good routing philosophy. Well, let me get audio back on Luigi. He's in the funky place.
I guess the next question is, what is Luigi going to do next? Because there's a couple options here. I think personally, you want to go to check density, so maybe to upper mines, but maybe the other process going through Luigi's brain is to go clean up artifacts first. Hope you run into... oh, we're going backwards
Yeah.
labs. Okay.
Yeah, he is not touched labs, so this makes sense to route it from backwards.
This will route really nicely getting to thermal as well. I don't know if you're about to say that or not.
Nah, you're good.
Is it faster to do labs forward or backwards?
If I remember correctly, it is faster to go backwards.
Can't imagine it's a huge difference though.
At least, yeah, with cutscene skips and such, it's not that much of a difference anymore. But like the biggest thing here is probably just Lab Aether getting destroyed immediately instead of having to wait for Edward to break the glass.
Mm-hmm.
So, tank here. Nothing else.
It's like Ammo's working on that Tower of Light climb.
Oof.
Gonna opt to check Shower Chamber first.
Edward. Oh, Edward is the name of the pirate that breaks the glass in Lab Aether after you like see the Metroid cutscene and kill it. Yeah, that's just I guess a community name that's kind of stuck. Yeah, don't really know. It's to the point where no one really remembers who named it. At least none of us recent runners do.
Okay, so we've got Tower of Light, Magma Pool, PMT. What's that last fourth artifact that we're missing?
Oh, it's, you know what? It was elite control access, and ammo has
Oh,
it, so.
Boombox. That's right.
Good call. Oh. Don't do it like this, Luigi. Trigger. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that is. You don't want to just walk off that edge because you're going to get limited influenced into the trigger. That's why you do a jump beforehand and tap. Yeah.
People talk about how Monitor Station is one of the worst rooms in the game. In my opinion, this is one of the worst rooms in the game.
Yeah.
Accidentally hitting the trigger and having to do this fight feels so bad.
I don't believe Luigi has a spreader. It was in Rootin' Fountain. I do not remember seeing him get it.
Yeah, I think Luigi passed up on it.
Ooh, doing the hard jumps in Power Blade here. Okay, there you go. That's one way to do it.
Nice.
Is that our effect for him?
Yeah, assume Ammo will probably go over to Magma Pool next. In the meantime, Luigi's going to clean up labs and probably go grab that thermal. What is Luigi going to do after grabbing thermal, though? Because I guess you got a couple options. You could go towards mines, or considering how close thermal is to a save point, you could save and just go through lab or go through frigate. I wouldn't hate that actually.
Well, Luigi doesn't have grav, so frigate's not as appealing to him.
Never mind.
I would say going through labs or going through Magmore to mines is not a bad idea. But there is that aching feeling of you not running into Phazon by the time you get to PMT.
Yeah. If I had to guess based on where we're at, Boost is probably in upper mines. I would not be surprised anyway.
Okay. Fair assumption. Angle pool. Yeah, relatively easy artifacts to seed, except for that one outlier.
I feel like that's how it always works. All of them are straightforward, and there's the one that's a pain.
It's funny you bring that up. Meepy, one of our core devs for Randomania, and I were going through a bunch of like bulk data for like item placements for like a past like 100 tournament seeds or something. Artifacts get placed specifically on OP and PCA 30% of the time. A staggering amount.
It's like, wait, you just going ahead and doing a reset?
Oh, I wasn't looking at.
It's possible they saw Hydra, saw it was nothing, or doing a reset, and then they're going to save warp from the middle of labs.
Yeah.
Maybe not opting to pick up the thermal quay yet. Oh, nope, just going again.
Okay.
Never mind.
Honestly, not a bad idea. I don't know which is faster, just continuing to Rune Courtyard or going through main menus to get back to the save station.
The other side of this, too, is if you think you don't need thermal yet, it's probably easier to just leave.
Yeah, I know Luigi's told me that he's pretty confident, at least without thermal. And we are more than likely to run into X-ray at this point.
Yeah. Luigi also opting to go do wave checks on Chozo. I think this is pretty smart. You know you have artifacts there. That's something I like to preach a lot is if you have the stuff to get artifacts, you're not sure what to do next, you might as well work towards those until you find more progression.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ammo is going to be making his way towards workstation.
Yeah, workstation, and then probably my guess would be upper mines. That routes nicely into frigate, and at that point you've seen all of mines until you get plasma. Oh, I guess they could also be thinking Farfen, especially since they have gravity now.
Oh, true. Yeah. I got confused. Ammo's been through here before. All right. Well, if he does pick up this plasma, that might give him the advantage he needs. Or get him back into the game, so to speak.
Hmm. It would be really awful if some of our progression was an Elder Chamber, considering we've got pretty much all of our Chozo done already.
Based on student elder chamber anyway.
Yeah. Kind of what I was thinking. The really nasty side of that, too, is you couldn't even hint that. You'd have to just check till you find it.
Yeah, that's why PMT is drastically worse than any amount of elite quarters and PCA artifacts.
I have not seen the first step of Tower of Light done this way, where you kind of like look up to get a combat dash on one of the ones that are higher up.
Yeah, this is I've only ever really seen Luigi done this when I was mentoring him. He says, or I would assume, it's because you don't have to worry about finishing the scan point on the first ring, because Luigi has like a very precise setup that he has to get enough height into the thing. If you like look at those platforms down there, there's like little nudges where the wires are. He uses those to get just enough slope to get right into the next ring.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can't really set that up in time with the scan visor. It's a slower way, but it's, I don't know. He says that he really likes having setups for stuff. Just generally,
I mean,
increases the consistency.
I was gonna say, in general, I think not even just in randomizer, but speedrunning in general, consistency is always king. It's like if you're in a race and you can do like take a chance to save 10 seconds, or if you can just always do it and not waste time, like that's pretty strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, Ammo is in Farfen and looks like might stumble upon this plasma pretty soon.
Yeah, doing Farfen backwards, by the way. I don't hate it since they have gravity.
Yeah. It's reverse Farfen has a big advantage of you finishing the loop closer to Frost Cave, meaning that you can get a save warp faster. So it's like if you are specifically intending to save warp after you finish this loop, then going for backwards is a better idea.
I think the only part of it that I'm not sure I agree with is like if you're not confident in upper gravity chamber without plasma, taking the chance of not finding plasma before you get there can be a bit rough because you'd have to turn around.
Yeah, that is true.
I say that not because of the seed, but because it's an actual problem I've run into before.
Yeah. It's not nice. And
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. And for the longest time, it was actually not implemented correctly. It was actually just under advanced slope jumps.
Oh.
Yeah, I changed it to add advanced R jumps as well for that. So in Gravity Chamber, you know the upper item. Basically, there's a grapple point underneath like a bunch of icicles on the ceiling right next to it. So logically, you'll need grapple and plasma in these settings, but you can get it by like doing a sloped R jump, which is like you can actually get it with just a slope jump. That is true, but R jump definitely helps out a lot. You kind of
It looks
just like
like
ride the wall.
ammo did go backwards, right? So notice
Yeah.
they're going back towards gravity? Oh, they're turning around again. Okay. Yeah, another method to actually getting the upper gravity item. It's been so long since I've done it, since I can't remember the setup. But after picking up the lower gravity item, you can actually reload the room, which will spawn like the electron things. What are those called? The things,
Bombos.
bombos. Yeah, it'll spawn those in that room after you reload it. And there's actually a setup from a standable where you can do a scan dash over. It's much easier for anyone uncomfortable with doing the slope jump.
Mm-hmm. If you want to know an even more cursed way, is that you go back into that layer with the bamboos, and if you stand in the right spot and start charging, the bamboos like to follow you. You can actually use it to ride up. Like you can kind of get a pseudo standable from them.
I did not know you could do that.
That's used, I believe, a lot in max percent NSJ runs. So yeah, like not often.
So I assume the hitbox is smaller, but it's probably similar to getting a standable on the top of like the baby she-goths.
Kind of. It's like you can't quite get a jump off of them, but you can kind of get them to like just drop you off on the standable.
Ooh. It's like a magic carpet shenanigans.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, that is, I believe, just hyper mode movement in the logic database for a good reason. But you know, everyone who's done it is going to just tell you, oh, it's not that bad. All right, plasma in hand.
If I was ammo, I would actually consider doing Thordis. You know thermals and logic now because you have plasma in hand. And when are you going to come back to Fen? So I kind of disagree with skipping it.
That is a good point. Yeah. Okay.
The only reason why is just because, like, I think, I don't know about you, but my mindset when you can't get a phase-on hint and you have to play the lottery because of PMT, I think it makes more sense to try to route in stuff so you don't have to come back later, because, like, if it's in a bad spot, you might be just forfeiting the race by skipping it.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Plasma processing needs boost ball. Yeah, speaking of boost, that is still missing in action.
Luigi doesn't have gravity. They could do what was it called? Floating jump?
Yeah. I actually have no experience in floating jump, so.
I did it once with save states. I don't think I would ever try to do it in a race unless it was like TGC and I was in hard PK.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're having a little bit of a high five in PPC. Luigi will be most likely picking up that gravity soon, while Ammo will be heading up to upper mines to do checks.
Okay.
I don't think they'll do lower mines, considering they've already done part of it, and they know they don't have the required item to check PMT.
Yeah. Yeah, and no X-ray to finish the loop either, so. Yeah, not even logically available because we can't get past MQA. That's right.
There could be something really weird that happens here, where if Luigi gets gravity and decides that they want to go to lower, and finds Phazon suit on the way to PMT, that could throw things off pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
Also, did Luigi do Magma Pull to grab that artifact? So that
Yes.
should put him up to 5, I believe, right?
Hasn't picked up the weak control access.
Oh, right, Boombox. Good call.
Does have to have this info.
If I had to guess, though, I would not be surprised if either Boost or Phazon suit was in Upper Mines. Upper Mines, for whatever reason, just feels like it's always biased to have something. I actually wouldn't hate that from Luigi either, because like if you go to Boombox, grab that, and the only artifact you have left is PMT, like why not make a save on the way down and just check to see if Phazon suit's on the way? Like I would not hate that actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, you could just route through Frigate to go to Upper Mines. Looks like they're most likely going to Upper Mines, though. Probably the safer bet.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Oh! Yeah, do it. Let the power flow through you.
Heck yeah.
I think it's a really good play. Because you save halfway through in the maze room, right? You keep going through lower mines. You get to PMT, realize you can't get it. And then from there, you just save warp, you do Frigate, and then you just go through Upper Mines. I think it reads in pretty nicely.
Okay.
The upside of it, too? Go ahead.
Nah, there you go.
I was just going to say, the upside of it, too, if you really wanted to, after save warping, you could also check Elder Chamber before going through Frigate.
Sure.
So I think at this point, it's pretty much just how they want to do cleanup and do all the checks that are left in the game as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. We do not have X-ray.
Well, what if I... Oh, we're getting a reset from email. Okay. Didn't see where he saved.
Because I believe that was in the room with Flamethrower that they save, or they so they don't have to do the fight. Maybe.
Okay. Oh, is this just workstation? Okay. Cutscene skip bug. Oh, with like... Yeah, that's right. That room is really weird where you have to... Or it used to be the case, I think, where you have to go down and lock the doors first. Because since you're routing in backwards... I don't know if he was routing backwards. I wasn't paying attention.
To kill the invisible pirates first, right? That's what I was told.
Yeah, it's like... It's been so long since I've had to deal with that.
Okay, Luigi's gonna make a save here. Let's see if they keep going down or not. Because you could do this either way, where you could save warp here or just keep going down and then reset. I think it makes sense to keep going down if you're confident in, without X-ray. Oh, they're gonna save warp. Okay.
Okay.
Are we gonna match up going to Frigate?
Simultaneous frigate. That's something I haven't ever seen.
Yeah, it looks like it. We'll see if it looks like ammo's not, but maybe Luigi might opt to go check that Elder Chamber. I wouldn't hate it if they skipped it, but I mean, it is a possibility to just clean up while you're there.
Mm-hmm. I guess I would be less inclined to do it because of not having boost ball. Because if I were to grab Elder Chamber, I would just be fully intending on skipping frigate and wanting to do life grip instead.
Yeah. I mean, here's the flip side. What if Elder Chamber is boost ball?
That could be possible.
I mean, we're running out of locations where boost can actually be.
True. It could be like you find X-ray somewhere, and it just could be in lower mines.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, boost ball can get placed down there, and you just are like intended to follow through as a dangerous action.
Especially since it's... Oh, you know what would be really bad? If it is in lower mines, boost ball, and then face on suits in Life Grove.
Ooh. All right, double frigate.
What will we see here? Missile. Okay, if we're talking about worst rooms in the game, actually, I'm going to come back. Might be the worst room in the game.
This room is
Amazon.
It's only bad if you forget to hit the thermal conduit at the bottom. Which I have done so many times because I'm like, ooh, an item. And I just want to grab it immediately.
I sometimes try to go too fast and fall all the way down as well.
Biohazard missile.
There's gonna be something in hat, isn't it? Just because.
Possible.
Looks like Luigi's catching up just a little bit, by the way. Only a couple of rooms behind.
Yeah. Although, granted, Ammo does have some upper mines checks ahead of Luigi.
Yeah. It's really hard to commentate on races like this because it's like technically Ammo's ahead, but like finding items here could change everything, honestly. Nothing but missiles. All right.
Man. Yeah. Frigate doesn't often have a lot of stuff, doesn't it?
What do we have left, actually? So we've got 2 checks left in upper mines. We've got main quarry and, what is it?
Security XSA.
Yeah. So we've got those 2. We have Elder Chamber, which is pretty far removed from where we are right now. We have Thardus, which is technically in logic since we know where Thermal is.
Oh, full stop. We're doing a reverse bar skip here.
Oh, I like this, actually.
Yeah. Great Tree Chamber is in logic, and no one has checked it. Let's see what he pulls this off.
Here's the thing, though, is if you were going to do reverse bar skip, you might as well have just gone to the top side, checked Elder Chamber and Overgrown Cavern first. Or, not Overgrown Cavern, the other one.
Great Tree Chamber, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that is right, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Great Tree Chamber does require X-ray. In these settings, though? Like, can't you just, like, I don't know, R-jump? Or something? I don't know.
Here's my thing, though, is there's so few checks left in the game. Is like, if there's something you can check, I think you kind of throw logic out the window a little bit, as far as visors go. Yeah, Root Cave is done, so we're seeing the last of Town Overworld until we get boost.
Alright, Luigi's gonna be just starting mines here. Ooh.
Are we skipping main quarry? Or are we just unlocking it first? Yeah, it looks like we're just unlocking first. Okay.
Struggling a little bit with this reverse bar skip. What's going wrong here? I think it's just bad positioning. You want to be closer to the wall.
Yeah, I think you want to be.
You want to
Go
bounce
ahead.
on that, like you want, like on that slope right there. You kind of want to balance on the.
Yeah, there's. My understanding is there's almost like a pocket there.
Yeah.
You kind of like hold into it a little bit.
He's also not heading over the bars head on. That's also affecting it.
Hmm.
Because if you think about it, if you face it straight on, that's less distance you have to travel.
I've never thought about it that way. That makes sense.
A little bit of maths fraud for everyone tonight.
All right. So with main quarry and security access A checked, I think we're at a point now where upper mines does not have anything.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
And we're still missing X-ray, boost, and phase-on suits, so there's not a whole lot of locations left for those items. I think there's a good chance boost is locking the other two. Maybe.
What do we got here in this one? And okay.
Wonder what Amojini's plan is here. Probably to check Elder Chamber and then bar ship again into mines?
Yeah, I think so. Unless he has a save somewhere.
Yeah. The save split would be kind of nice. I think if you find boost ball, this makes us kind of changes things up a little. Ah, man. Based on the checks they have left, it's hard to decide how it's best to route it.
I don't remember if ammo check Philip or not. I would assume so.
Yeah, I don't see why you would skip checks on the way through upper mines.
Unless, I guess, was ammo routing through mine security station forwards first? Because I was under the impression that
Oh,
bug.
you're correct. I thought they went backwards, and I'm just now remembering they didn't have boost ball. There's no way they could have gone backwards.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's right. Why did I even think that in the first place?
yeah, no, I think that's my bad because I brought it up. So we actually have the rest of upper mines. Oh crap.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay.
Brand defaults to reverse.
Now
upper.
that makes me more upset about that cutscene bug.
Yeah, that hurts way more now.
And you know what? That is true. Thardis is still open. Yeah.
Would not be the first time this tournament that we had something on Thardis. I was gonna say Phazon specifically, but maybe not.
I think I've seen a phase on Thardis before. Doesn't.
All right, we're save splitting to Magmore. You know what? I kind of like this. This is good from Ammo, because I think Ammo is about to go do Thardis and then dip back into mines.
Ooh, okay.
And the only thing you've missed in Talon Overworld are the boost checks, which you can't do anyway. This is actually very nice routing for Ammo.
Luigi doesn't know how to You, Philip. No. For context, please use the missile spamming. It's like, honestly, missile spamming is probably the most useful techniques that like everyone forgets about. Because no one does it, or like no one really actively talks about it. But if you hold C stick up and fire your missiles, you will skip the cooldown animation and you can just spam missiles. You don't usually hear people talk about it a lot because it's just like such a second nature thing. But you can use that specifically on those elite pirates to kill them really fast. It is your fastest form of DPS, even considering plasma.
It's like Luigi's backtracking through upper mines.
Yeah, it's probably did fill up and is not going to check the upper item.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Boost.
No boost, no X-ray. So you'd have to manip it.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be in logic anyway unless you had boost.
Yeah,
So
and not even having X-ray to peek it. It's like, yeah, you would have to do that manip, and it's like, if you really want to go out of your way to do that manip.
Want is a strong word. I think if I was there, I'd probably do it just because coming back here for an isolated check is kind of dangerous. But at the same time, like
that is true.
I don't hate skipping it, even if you know the manip. So I think from here, Luigi will check the grapple item and just go straight to lower mines.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually,
I mean, yeah, we actually, we're running out of spots where X-ray can be. It actually, what if X-ray is on Thardus?
I feel like something at this point has to be on Thardus. It is boost ball.
Okay.
Okay,
Ooh.
so what do you do as ammo here?
They're
deciding. Life Grove? There's 3 checks there.
Yeah, we have to go there, but honestly, I would be debating more if I want to pick up thermal on my way to Life Grove.
Yeah, you might as well. Maybe in the heat of the moment, ammo's just trying to go straight to a save station. But if you're here anyway and you're looking for a save station, you might as well just boost over to forward fen. If you're confident without it, though, this still takes enough time where you could probably lose that or make up that time on Essence. So skipping it kind of is okay. Depends on how confident you are, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing Ammo could be thinking of is plasma processing. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a save ward from Luigi. Where is he going? Oh, now he's getting scared of Elder Chamber. Okay.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah, this is kind of why I follow the golden rule of like as soon as Thardus is in logic and you're nearby it, just do it.
Nope. Okay there, Emma?
Their timer's still going, so reset? Question mark? Or maybe a crash.
Maybe crash.
Oh!
I brought audio to Luigi instead. Let me check his stream.
It looks like they had a crash of some sort. They're back at the title screen. Or a reset. It's possible they decided to not do plasma processing, but...
Bro, really in race time chat? Oh, okay, that was probably a crash then.
Yeah.
Wow.
At very least, they're... I don't know if they saved before. They might have to fight Thardus a second time.
Oh, no. No. Surely hit the save point.
Nope, they have to do Thardus again.
It's unfortunate, dude.
The upside here. Go ahead.
It's like he still has time to probably fight him again. Luigi still hasn't gone back to Q Cave.
Yeah, I think there's a very good chance that the rest of the progression, aka Phase on Suit, is probably just boost locked at this point. Because the only thing we have left is Upper Elite Research, Plasma Processing, the 3 checks on Life Grove, and Lower Mines, which is not allowed until we get X-Ray. So X-Ray has to be one of those checks, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really upsetting for Amojini. A bug and a crash. Yikes.
Yeah, it's hard
to time they do seem to wanna. They are going to continue. So.
Yeah, it's tough to deal with. Like, I totally sympathize. Stuff like this really messes with my mental psyche a bit. But whenever you get into these situations, you have to just keep going because you never know if you're ahead or behind. It's like Luigi's planning their next move. Could possibly see a bar skip if they know it. To get back into Upper Mines, possibly, maybe? Question mark. I guess not, because they've done pretty much all of Upper Mines they can. So I think Luigi, literally the only thing I have left is Thardus and Great Tree Chamber. But Great Tree Chamber is technically X-ray locked. I think. Is that what we decided?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Say that again.
The X-ray Great Tree Chamber is technically X-ray locked.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
that is. Honestly, I want to double check if there's a way around that, though. Let me bring up the data visualizer. Oh, that's right. Randomizer updated. I have to update my shortcut.
Is for the settings, it might just be invisible platforms. This might be invisible platforms beginner, but that might not be something that's part of the preset.
It's definitely invisible objects beginner, and invisible objects are specifically off for tournament settings, just so you can read what X-ray and thermal imply.
Gotcha. Luigi heading to Life Grove ? Without boost.
Boostless Life Grove? Okay, let's talk.
Oh, they're going for it.
Okay.
You know what? I don't hate it because they have a save point, so you might as well just check it real quick if you can get it.
This could be really big, especially since you know that boost is available.
I don't know if they'll go for it a second time. I think while you're there, why not go for it once? I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I don't know if I'd agree with going for it multiple times if you're not confident with it.
Okay, fair enough.
Back in Mines, though, that was their last save. Back in Lower Mines, whoa. We went way back.
Oh. Is he... Okay, he's just going to go through Lower Mines? This might be big if Life Grove has X-ray.
I like this.
That's so weird. It's just 2 points of progression that could have equal chances of being something.
This is a killer save split. I actually really like this. Because you're thinking of this correctly. The only thing that left is Thardus and boost checks. So you would be basically okay, so Thardus either has to be boost or boost is down here and Thardus is X-ray. So you're kind of taking a chance, but this is actually really smart.
Yeah. And but we got a plasma processing in the works. This could be something.
Yeah, I think this pretty much comes down to whether or not Ammo finds Phazon behind a boost check.
Oh, false. How bad is this one? It's like interesting is how I describe it. It's like, so we have PMT as an artifact. So we're looking for Phazon. And it's like, there's like two big options of where it could be. It's like we're either playing for Phazon in Lower Mines, which is like what Luigi's doing, or Phazon is just in Life Grove. And there's like fair assumptions for each, honestly.
Yeah, between both players, the one thing we have left are Lower Mines and boost checks. So I think Luigi's gambling that the boost check has X-ray, while Ammo, since they have boost, are gambling that the boost checks have Phazon.
That's what processing is nothing though. Ooh. Okay.
I think Ammo's best bet here, honestly, is to save at Workstation. Go check Life Grove, and if Phazon's not there, if you find X-ray, maybe just take this reset. Like a save split.
Okay.
That's what I would be thinking at this point.
It's like
the only thing. Go ahead.
You want to definitely, if you're in Ammon's like situation, you definitely want to play into having boost ball.
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering like how you've had to get it twice on Thardis, so it's like you definitely want to make that worthwhile.
The scariest thing for Luigi at this point is if Phazon is vanilla, which would be a disaster. But if we find it in like Fungal Hall Access or something, like this could be really good.
Okay. Quick update on the data visualizer scene. Yeah, getting to Great Tree Chamber does require X-ray and an invisible objects beginner, but you can circumvent that with an advanced scan dash. Surprisingly, not an R jump though. I might actually add that later tonight.
Oh, Luigi's gamble paid off.
Big. Pog. Okay.
FHA. All right. Okay, so here's the caveat, though. I guess neither runner is going to have visors at this point. Because Ammo's also making the gamble it's in Lower Mines.
Yeah. And X-ray like has to be Life Grove or Life Grove Tunnel at this point, I think.
Yes. That might actually be Ammo's play here. Is like there's 3 checks. One of them has to be X-ray. What are the odds that the other one's Phazon and it's not just in Lower Mines?
Yeah.
So technically Thardis and the boost ball are required, I think, at this point. But we're circumventing that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, big fan of Luigi's Phazon suit color. Very nice green.
And it's like a nice teal green.
Yeah. Oh no, Ammo's going to Upper Mines.
That sucks.
Yeah.
This might be the decider, folks. Okay, there is. Oh yeah, let me get back to the chapter. Is all of our artifacts. Okay, let's see. Luigi.
Yeah, I don't hate Ammo doing this, but at the same time is like... Oh, I don't know. It makes sense. It's hard to really knock Ammo for not just going to Lower Mines. It makes sense to be looking for the X-ray and Phazon suit.
Yeah, this is Artifact of Newborn in PMC normally. You can remember that because the trick to get to it It's called early newborn. Same thing with Sun Chamber and early wild.
Nice little slope jump from Luigi to skip having to do the mushrooms. And we should see a save warp in MQB and final bosses.
Yep.
One thing that could be on Ammo's side at this point is Luigi only has 3 E-tanks. That's kind of scary for final bosses.
I just noticed that. He put off a bunch of E-tanks early game, like Vault and not checking Arbor Chamber, which was also one that Ammo has.
I mean, if they do well, hats off to him, but I think with how many checks they've done, I'm a little surprised they've skipped so many E-tanks. Oh, Luigi did grab more, but they also did the huge save split where they went back to lower mines.
True. That's right.
Absolutely sick play with that save split, though. That was cool.
Oh, well, there's one.
Okay, 4 is much more comfy than 3, so this should be fine. All right. Luigi will be doing final bosses with 4 E-tanks and no visors. No ice spreader either.
Yeah, that's foreboding, to say the least.
Yeah.
I wonder... No, it's just too far away to actively go out of your way to try and pick up a visor.
Yeah.
It's all the way in Fen. I could maybe see you go and grab X-Ray, maybe? Because at this point, I think Luigi... Well, at least Luigi doesn't know exactly where it is now.
Yeah, they don't know where it is. They don't have Boost Ball either.
Yeah, and he does not, so...
Oh, that's right. This Ridley's going to be slower, too. Wow. I mean... I just don't see Ammo catching up.
I mean... How much time does Boost Ball skip? Maybe 2 minutes?
There is a possibility Ammo goes straight to lower mines right now, goes through lower mines super fast, gets the phase on suit, and while Luigi's taking longer on final bosses, Ammo catches up. But guess we'll just have to see how it plays out.
Yeah. We also gotta deal with ore processing first. This room sucks.
Yeah. The trick with the jump that Ammo's doing right here is you actually want to jump pretty quickly. Yeah, exactly how they did right there. If you wait too long to jump, then you slide off much easier off the sandable.
Oh. Routing lower mines. Or making towards this way.
I think out of your way to not do lower mines at this point. I think you take the gamble and hope it's just not vanilla as Ammo.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. If he's pivoting right now to lower mines, he might have a chance.
Yeah, might have something here, especially since Ammo already has Boost Ball. I think they've already done Maze because they save warped out of there. So a lot of this is already done, so they can kind of fly through it.
Oh yeah. Shoutouts to this elite pirate. Second pass with this room.
Nice quick kill though. That was very clean.
Yeah.
think Luigi has one more cycle. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it when doors do that. If you
Dude.
you pre-shoot one and then it just closes on you like that.
Ammo is flying through lower mines right now, dude. If Ammo actually catches up, that would be so cool. Ooh, freezing the Metroid, scanning across, question mark?
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, very nice.
I think he actually landed on the second platform and got bailed out there. Scan off that Metroid. Nice.
Dude, Ammo's right there. Ammo just has to go to Fungal Hall or Fungal Hall access and then go straight to MTB.
Okay.
Yeah, this literally just comes down to Luigi's execution and then how Ammo executes too, I guess. Having that boost ball is a huge time saver, though. Luigi having a little bit of rough time with his Ridley.
Yeah, it's lit. Definitely, I recommend at least trying to go for the stray shot on Ridley. I know you, Slucky, have an entirely different method on doing it.
Yeah, I was taught by my master the weirdest way possible to do Ridley, and every time I do a race, people comment on it.
I mean, it works. It's nice and it's really good.
Oh, I love it.
I've just gotten so used to trying to go for free aiming that shot that I'm actually not that bad at it now. And it's like, sure, it definitely took maybe 15 months of doing seeds, but I think at least just attempting the shot is better than just waiting for it.
Yeah, for sure. There's another weird way that I used to do it. It's not super consistent, but as soon as you see Ridley start to dash, you can dash twice to the right and then try to fire a shot. I used to do that as a pseudo way to interrupt a little bit, so you can get far enough right to shoot past the end.
Okay.
I don't recommend it, though. I think there's much better methods to learn.
Yeah.
But in a pinch, sometimes it works.
Alright. Artifact in hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna update real quick.
Good call.
Fix on suit. There we go. Yeah, so here's the thing. Luigi's heading into Exo, but Ammo's, knocking on the door, has Boost Ball, and also Ice Spreader. So, this is not over by any means. And,
That's right.
Visor's Essence is so much slower.
That's right, he does have Ice Spreader. I forgot about that. Although, not gonna lie, I'm not entirely confident in saying that Luigi doesn't have it either.
They don't. I was watching on the way home before I was able to hop on and watched Luigi skip it.
Okay.
Yeah, Ammo not even checking the super missile check. I don't blame them.
Yeah, was Luigi about to do Exo skip? Brought the Metroid all the way over there.
The Metroid wanted him to do it. Alright, enters Exo at 48:43. We'll see what Ammo's time is going into it. This Ridley is going to be super quick in comparison, so this is going to be a huge time save, so... Hot diggity dog. We'll see how this happens.
Oh boy. Also, I like to point out that Ammo is wearing my favorite color for Phazon suit. The
blue looks so good, like the cobalt or whatever.
Yeah, honestly, the color it should have been.
I agree.
Why is the Phazon suit red if you're not immune to the red Phazon? Oh. Uh-oh.
Just a pause stream, it looks like.
Let me get... What do you want to know? Wait for? Sure hope stream catches up soon. Let me quick check his stream. Okay, he's still good. It's just a restream issue. Don't panic. True. Make sure to follow our runners. This has been a really good race, and they both have been putting a lot of work into it. Definitely showing some love.
It's been really cool seeing all the runners and seeing how much everyone's improved throughout the tournament. Like, it's actually been awesome. This tournament's been such a good idea.
Yeah. Shout out Baja Blood about the original proposal for this idea. And I guess by extension, shout outs to the LTTPR community for doing this in the first place. The same kind of format for Zelda 3, which got Baja the idea to just do it for Prime.
Alright, looks like Ammo's done with Ridley. Very good fight. Nice and quick. I think only had a couple dashes. Got a nice interrupt towards the end there, too.
There we go. Now we're back with Luigi. What subchamber is he?
Looks like third? I don't think we're in fourth quite yet.
Yeah. He's still got another subchamber on his map. Oh wow, Ammo climbs the room this way too? That's okay.
Listen, I know I'm just weird. Alright. So it looks like Luigi's on final subchamber as Ammo's entering EXO. I think Luigi entered at like 48:32 is what I said, so a couple minutes behind. Still anyone's game though. So reminder, friendly, that Ammo does have Ice Spreader as well, which should speed this up slightly.
And also, to bring back a point I made at like the very beginning, EXO's RNG is not deterministic, meaning that they will. It is up to RNG's us to give these players better phases so that they can catch up. This honestly, yeah, you say that. This looks like it could come down to like a pool skip or something.
We'll see what Ammo gets for subchamber 2. If Wave is not the first one, they'll be able to skip it, which will be very nice. Ice first. Very, very nice, actually.
Ooh, you missed the shot, though.
Yeah, that's a little scary, too, because I don't know what their missile count is. It's hard to tell. Looks like they're going to opt to not use their missiles there. I kind of agree with that, because you can still get the interrupt. Or the turnaround shot.
Don't get hit by leg. Okay. That was really scary. And there you go. Nice.
Luigi is down to their last damage cycle, I believe, in the final subchamber. Ooh, getting a nice turnaround shot as well.
Get plasma? Ooh. Something I also
trolled a little bit there.
Yeah. To prevent such trolling, I recommend learning the melee manip for this. It is especially helpful in subchamber 4 because it prevents most of the time EXO from switching phases or at least doing any type of shenanigans like this.
All right, starting essence at 5420. It's like ammo just... Are they on third subjammer, or are they still on second? Oh, they're on third, yeah.
Yeah, subjammer 3. Switch to Luigi. There we go.
Alright, let's see how they handle their Visolus. Yeah, it is a little scary that they only have 4 tanks for Visolus as well. You can tend to take a lot of damage, so they have to play very safely. Getting face palmed by Essence unfortunately does a lot of damage.
He's to your left. He's on top of you.
Oh,
we got him. Nice.
Unfortunately, it doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage though.
Yeah, it's the reason for that is because since you don't have the visor to see it, you can't lock onto it. Meaning, because fun property of Phazon Beam is that all of like your Phazon pellets will actually go to your lock-on target. So if you don't have the visor, that's not the case. So only like half of your shot could actually be hitting him.
I think in that case, it's probably better to just go for interrupts and get full damage during the visible phase.
Yeah, while I agree, I'm just so bad at Visorless that if I hit it once, then I'm afraid I'm going to lose it again, and... Oof.
Amo is catching up, by the way, pretty close to the end of their final subchamber. I think they have 2 or 3 damage cycles left. So
okay.
This is going to be really close.
Yeah. Although once Ammo enters Essence, his advantages will wear off, because they both don't have visors. Although Ammo does have more energy on Luigi. So, we'll see how if that affects anything.
Could come down to just knowledge with Visolus.
Okay. Okay, got him again. Nice.
Just shy of halfway.
56-46. So like 4 minutes behind?
Something like that, yeah.
Alright. Alright. First visible phase for Luigi. Now we're going to actually be able to do some damage.
It's actually the second one, if we're seeing it now. Could also be on... Yeah, we're still on thermal cycle, so we'll see visible phase after this one.
Oh, oops. Okay. Oh, we got him again. Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And considering they have visible cycle next, they could actually finish it right here.
Okay, but Ammo was getting interrupts there on that pool.
Oh, it's right next to the body, though. Hopefully they don't get pool skipped. Okay, visible phase for Luigi. Oh, got pool skipped, though, into it!
Oh! Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, buddy.
I want to say that he's still in the lead. Ammo has barely have any health on him.
I think Amo did get a pool skip, but it was from X-Ray to thermal, so this next phase should be a visible phase.
Okay. There we go.
Going for pool cancels here, which I definitely agree with.
Yeah.
Get the most damage you can during a visible phase.
Okay, come on. Come on, Luigi.
Oh! Ammo got some serious damage in here. We're under halfway now.
Oh. To your right. Behind you. It's in front of you. Oh, no damage on that pool.
I think Luigi still has a thermal phase as well. We're currently on X-ray, I believe.
Mhm. Oh man. Okay.
Oh, dude, my heart's beating. This is so close.
And yes, this, just to reiterate, yeah, this is a really good game of catch-up from Ammo. He was down really bad with that phase on suit, but has made up a lot of time from just execution as well as having boost ball and ice spreader. Special shoutouts to him. And Luigi, no, not slouching either. And look at this.
Okay, they're both on thermal phases right now. So this is going to be a visible phase for them both after this pool. Ammo getting some good damage in. I think Ammo might... Oh, this is so close.
It's actually down to whoever gets damage on this phase faster. That's crazy, actually. Alright. Okay,
Luigi's going to get their pool first.
Hey, where is he? He's behind you. Come on. Where's the pool? There it is.
Oh, they're both going at the same time. Ammo's going for pool cancels.
Yo! Luigi finishes 2 hours, 59 seconds, 59 milliseconds.
And Ammo right behind them.
What a race. Okay.
GG's. Holy crap.
That is... What is that? That's 10 seconds difference.
Whew.
Oh boy.
That was a huge comeback from Ammo.
Wow. Hats off to both of our runners here.
Yeah, that was a really good race to watch. I quite enjoyed the back half of that.
There's Amojini.
Hello.
And Luigi.
Hello, hello,
GG's.
GG's.
Oh.
GG.
That was like absurdly close at the end there. How are you guys feeling?
I'm kind of mad.
Yeah, I
Bug
can
and a
definitely
crash.
see why.
Oh,
I'm gonna be real. I was kind of hoping you lost enough progress so I can request a reroll. That seed was awful.
Yeah, that was really bad.
All right.
So I don't think it was confirmed, but I'm pretty sure the only place X-ray could have been was Life Grove, somewhere in there.
yeah.
X-ray was
I checked
Grove.
everything else.
Boost ball was quarantine.
Yeah, that was... So the biggest difference here was that Amojini was definitely a lot behind, considering all of the unfortunate crashes that happened. But he was able to pick up the boost ball. And he picked up Ice Spreader, which gave him a lot more time to catch up on final bosses. And we saw that to great effect here. Guys were like finished at the exact same time.
Yeah, that essence was pretty exciting because we realized that you guys both had a visible phase at the same time, and it literally just came down who did the visible phases a little bit better. I think Luigi got theirs about 5 seconds earlier, though.
I got scammed like 3 times during Essence.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
pool skip really sucked.
I got pool skipped once too, but it wasn't an invisible phase. So I was actually pretty happy about that.
Yeah. So yeah, despite that ending, how did everyone else feel like they did like earlier in the seed?
Oh, I mean, it was going all right, but I mean, like, I don't know. I'm kind of tilted. I'm not gonna lie. There's I don't know if you guys saw, but whatever the flamethrower room where the wave pirates are, the wave pirates didn't spawn. That's why I had to reset out.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, Baja was in chat with us talking a bit about it. It's like something to do with the cutscene skip implementation. Something about them causes them to just not break from the ceiling automatically.
No, there wasn't. I didn't even skip a cutscene. They just straight up didn't spawn. Not even they didn't come out of the ceiling. They just the cutscene never played.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Mm.
I know how
Yeah,
to
that
get
was
them if they're stuck in
unfortunate.
the ceiling. And then I crashed right after fighting Thardus and had to fight Thardus again.
Man.
Yeah, that was really rough.
Yeah.
And the
I do
Props
have-
to finishing it through though.
Yeah, props to finishing out. Like having that happen, like it's such a downer. So
Yeah.
I think you played well regardless.
Thank you.
I do have some questions about your guys' routing though. There's some pretty cool stuff that happened this seed. Luigi, you had a save split in lower mines. Was that intentional to go back to that?
Yes.
That was awesome.
That was completely intentional. I'm thinking, okay, gravity's nearby. Maybe there's something in Frigate. There's nothing in Frigate. So I went to early mines, checked everything in early mines, no boost ball. So I couldn't go check life groves, so I just reset. Went in from the other way. I was hoping to be able to get the bomb jump into life grove so I could see what was there.
Uh
But I fucked it up, or messed it up, so I couldn't do it.
huh.
I appreciate the attempt though. I like the idea that since you're leaving anyway and you're nearby and you have a save, you might as well go for it once since you're there.
Yeah. It's
So that
either
was
I
good.
reset or I go for it, fail, and reset. So I was losing nothing.
Yeah, that would have.
The other thing I wanted
Good
to
idea.
point out for ammo, you went through Frigate and then did that reverse bar skip. That whole routing for that whole segment was actually pretty dope because you're able to clean up basically the rest of Talon and Farchoza.
Yeah, that was kind of an accident. I was kind of tilted after crashing on Thardus, and I was like, that was the first thing I thought of going. Like, actually, I wouldn't have done that if I had been in a little bit better state of mind after that Thardus crash. I would have gone, I think, straight to lower mines instead.
Good though.
Yeah.
I like the play. Very
Yeah.
unique routing.
Yeah. Another routing that you did, Ammo, was you actually just like pushed lower mines like really hard. Like at the beginning, before like even plasma, it was like you just went to go check MQA. Were you like trying to just call the seed on his bluff or something?
Yeah,
'Cause that's the impression I
mean,
got.
yeah, it was either there wasn't a lot of progression at that point, so it was either that or it was going to be Far Fen, or right. That was before finding
Mhm.
plasma, so it's either going to be that or Far Fen, and that was kind of the only options.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really feel like doing upper mines without boost, so I thought I'd just check lower mines what I could, and then I think after that I went back to clean up artifacts. Right.
hmm
Yeah. Just
And
wanted
then-
to see what I could while I was there.
Speaking of really impressive routing choices, Luigi with the big Thardus skip and getting straight into Farfen and finding the plasma like pretty early. It kind of ended up being a little bit of a detriment, meaning you didn't have boost ball, but that was quite impressive nonetheless. Getting to skip like all of laps like that.
Yeah, shout out to Nai. He was the one that showed me that.
Nice.
What was your thought process actually with skipping laps? I'm a little curious about that.
I figured something had to be in Farfen. So I figured check Farfen and then work my way backwards after saving. Because
Yeah.
I've had plenty of seeds where I just didn't even have to touch labs at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So I assume-
I intentionally went through labs because it was a PMT seed. I was trying to full clear everything.
Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit during the race as well.
Mhm.
So I think both of you did the peak for Chozo Ice Temple, so you both knew where thermal was. After getting plasma, at any point were you guys thinking of Thardus? Was it ever on your mind because that kind of like came full circle into logic?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was just never really a good time until
Mhm.
it was.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed to actually I couldn't see it from where I did it because I was doing it wrong.
Oh, I was
No, I
wondering.
had no clue that it was thermal. And
I
at
saw.
no point
Okay.
in my mind did I think to go check it. I'm like, oh, it's probably just a missile. It's probably fine.
That makes sense. Okay.
Then I saw it in the scroll. I'm like, man, I should have went for that.
Mm.
Yeah, I think when in doubt, when you do a peek, if you can't quite see it, never try to like take it out of your mind, because I have seen people like peek tree for a minute, think it's something like it's just a missile, and then go back later and realize it's like plasma or something. That can always be very terrifying.
Guilty.
I've had that exact thing happen.
Yeah. It's the best-
Shorelines. The lighthouse item was
Yeah.
plasma, and since I'm playing on hardware, it's not crisp.
hmm
So from a distance, sometimes plasma looks like a missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lighthouse specifically, I below, honestly. I go out of my way to actually just scan the item just in case. But yeah, looking at the bracket here, Luigi will be moving on to face Astral Echoes in round 3 for losers bracket. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, thank you.
And don't think we have any races left today. No. We do have another one tomorrow. It's Bowman versus Lucarius. Make sure to check that out. And then in a few days, we got our very own Slucky here going up against Ivy Paw. No, Slucky's been really looking forward to that race.
It's gonna be terrifying.
Mm-hmm. And then the day after that, we got User versus Despise. So yeah, make sure check out the Discord to keep up to date on all the tournament stuff, as well as once again all our runners. You saw how well they did today. They're really good. Please check them out. As well as thank you, Slucky, for co-commentating with me.
Absolutely. I do want to say, like, this was very well played by both of you. This is probably one of my favorite races of the tournament. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah, this is real fun.
So, GG's to both of you.
Thank you.
GG's.
Yeah. So, unless anyone else has any final thoughts, we're probably just gonna wrap it up here.
I want to give a big GG to Amojini for a good race.
GG.
And that's all I got.
All right. Well, with that, see you all next mission. Have
See you
fun.
next
Take
mission.
care. Later, folks.